So I decided to make a small game in Java in only 1 week using processing. I have a graphics library that will help me make windows and draw graphics. On day 1 I went into a random game theme generator and kind of liked the idea of escape. At first I started thinking about making a game where you have to escape a black hole because I figured physics in space would be easier, with no friction, but got bored after 5 minutes and thought a car escaping game would be more fun. So with the help of TFGuy44 for keyboard input, after about 1.5 hours I got the player movement going. Day 2 was being a nice happy day until, after a lot of math and a lot of debugging, I got the player collision detection working. I also decided to introduce all the walls by hand. I made it so that colliding with a wall would be game over, because I was not implementing bouncing of walls. Then the world started to feel pretty small, so I made the player smaller and slower. I added some more walls and enemies to make it more interesting, but the game wasn't really much fun. The only fun things were the controls, so I kept those and scratched everything else and came up with a great new idea. The idea was that you are this car and you have to collect as many coins as possible before the timer runs out. But the twist is that the environment will be changing. The walls will change over time, and for that I will use Berlin noise. Day 3 I started by getting the walls going. The game started to be much more fun, but the escape theme was dropped. Okay, let me show you what I meant by the walls changing with Berlin noise. The frame rate suffered a little bit, but it was still way over 60, so I kept it like that. I will do optimizations if I have time at the end of the week. I also had time to implement pickups. There are coins and power-ups. The coins up your score, and the currently only power-up makes it so that walls stay out of your way. Day 4 I implemented the game loop. You press the down key to start, and then you have 30 seconds to get as much score as possible. You can die as many times as you want, respawning at the center with a new map. When your time is over, you get shown your score and high score. I just had a bit of trouble saving the high score, but it's done. I made a screen wrapping a thing. I also implemented 2 new power-ups. One that gives you 5 extra seconds, and another one that spawns 5 new power-ups close to you. Day 5 I made the game track using GarageBand. I went for something fast and energetic. I also added a couple of sounds for pickups, deaths, and coded in some sound effects like low pass to give the track some dynamics. Things were looking good, but I still had particles and trails in my to-do essentials list. Day 6 I couldn't do much. I made the UI better and added particles. Can I finish polishing the game tomorrow on the final day? A week has passed since I started this challenge, and I am quite happy with how the result is turning. Here are some things I have done today. Changing the font, adding a trail to the player, changing the score system, having score pop-ups, and making some instructions. Unfortunately, it's 11:30 in the night, and I have just finished university stuff, so I'm not going to be able to implement a couple of things. So now that you have seen what I could achieve in 7 days and about 12 to 14 hours, I will finish the game so that you can play it. I made a power running out blinking effect, and added some overall stats as well as some after each match stats. My plan was to upload the game to itch.io, but then I started my university exams. 2 weeks later, I finally had time to sign into itch and try releasing the game as playable in the browser. It wasn't easy at all. I tried everything and couldn't get it to work. I even posted a question on how to do this in the forum. Anyways, it's taking too long to upload the game, and I don't want to waste more time only to later find that 2 people played my game. So for now, I won't release the game on itch.io. I ended up releasing the project as a downloadable zip file. That's it for me. Please do know that it takes me much more time to share my projects than to actually execute them. So consider supporting this channel and I will keep sharing my projects.